Dear God, my heart is breaking for your people. This nation, no, this world is filled with so much hatred and not enough love. You see, there are people living lavish lives, 8 cars stuffed inside garages, to homes of people that binge on surplus. Some say they work hard for everything they have, while others were fed on silver spoons and handcrafted platters from the hard work their parents laid before them. And yet, there are still people laying on concrete, eating sleep for dinner, using torn rags to clean themselves from the filth of the streets. No amount of public bathroom soap can wash away the stench of the way the carts caved, and kids are being kept at concentration camps on the borders of what they thought would be the land of the free and the home of the brave, having their life force choked out by the scent of feces and urine, no beds to rest their precious heads. No brushes to clean their teeth, no parents to comfort them, just the hands of other hurting babies, babies being forced to take care of other babies, people proclaiming pro-life, when all they do is kill them once they are alive. They kill them on the battlefields in foreign countries. They kill them by unjustly shoving them behind the bars of a crooked cell. They kill them for carrying a pack of Skittles and saying they feel threatened by the melanin seeking deep into your creation. And the sad thing is, they know it. They know their malicious intent. They reject people that don't live up to their standards of serpentine civil and have the audacity to call them savages, but I digress. They cock back their pistols and aim them at my brothers and sisters and say our ancestors caused this mess, when really they praise theirs like there's some kind of king. We've let the phone ring, ring, ring until it goes to the answering machine, becoming disconnected with the King of Kings. And have we forgotten that this nation was built up on hate? Hate dressed up as colonial heritage, buttoned down in what they call manifest destiny, which looked a lot like one people wiping out an entire group of other people, taking their land and saying they discovered soil that had already been seasoned. Blood, sweat, and tears. Ripping others away from the motherland, stuffing them on the bottom of ships like sardines on the bottom of a can, while it was their hands that paved the way for this nation, carrying this hate-filled, betraying habitation full of plantations on their back, cotton ginning money into the pockets of their masses while living off of less than minimum wage until living paycheck to paycheck was ingrained in their DNA. And then they say, go back to your country. You mean the one you snatched us from? This is our home now, we're getting our stay paid in full. People say, let's make America great again, when it was never really all that great to begin with. But the change I want to see must first begin in me. So God, help me to help this broken nation. We're drowning in oceans of blood from the weapons we created. And if you couldn't tell, I'm fed up, tired of this hatred. Full of love, just trying to open closed eyes with the truth of the life-suffocating observations I've made of this nation. We are not really all that great with all this hate, but I believe in a God that brings just for the unjust, who speaks up for the voiceless, whose open arms welcomes home the fatherless. He loves on those that don't even know how to love themselves. He loves on those the Pharisees and Sadducees despised. He can perform miracles. He can cure the incurable. He sits and eats with tax collectors, drinks water from prostitute. He exemplifies the true meaning of being real love. He sacrificed his peace by being hung on a tree for me so that I can see what it truly means to be loved. And I'm afraid this country will lose sight of the God I speak of. But the good thing is, he's not a peace out type of God. He doesn't leave in the midst of chaos. He leans in and reminds us of him. His promises and his inheritance are yes and amen. He calls us his sons and daughters and says no amount of self-breathed hate or sin-filled clickbait can separate us from his love. He doesn't turn away from the depressed. He encourages the hopeless and inspires the unmotivated. And because I believe in him, I can then believe in us. Yes, America, we have a lot to fix. But let's fail forward, pressing towards the mark. No longer trying to live in the past. We weren't great to begin with, but there's no doubt in my mind that we can't achieve it. So let's work as a team. We're a family, a melting pot of colors and wonders from all over. So let's make a difference. Let's make a change. The kind we can believe in, because it's the kind we need.